Okay, so you got your Dutch kit in the mail, and I'm going to make this so easy for you. I've done this probably a dozen times myself, maybe more, and it's not hard. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to open this up. I would like you to please, 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 please read through all of this. Okay, don't make it more complicated. I'm going to break this down for you. This is not going to be hard. Once you've read through it all, okay, then you're going to open up to this back little flap, and you're going to pull out the envelope that you're going to send it back in. Put that to the side. And this packet that is full of all of the little papers that you're going to pee on. Okay. So here's the first thing you're going to do. After you've read through everything, you've gotten all your pieces out, you're going to pull out your requisition form. It is very important that you fill this out completely. Okay. Do this as soon as you get the kit. Don't wait till you're doing the test. Like, just do it as soon as you pick it up. Make sure that you get all of your information in here. Make sure that you answer their questions about your menstrual cycle or lack thereof. Any and all hormones that you are taking need to be put in here. Okay, so for example, I'm taking Armour Thyroid, right? So I would put that down here. It tells me how to put the route of administration, ROA. That's coded as 1 because it's oral. All right. So anyways, you're going to list all of these things here. If you don't remember how long you've been taking it, it's okay. It's just to give it your best guess. Okay. And then you're going to make notes here if you're taking any of these medications that they list. Okay. Then please don't forget to go to the back. On the back, it's going to ask you questions about chronic diseases that you might be struggling with. It'll ask you questions about your fatigue, how you're feeling throughout the day. Okay. And then women on this side, men on this side, please answer these questions. Then the last little bit here, you're going to make notes about your sleep. You're going to describe your weight, whether you're underweight, overweight, perfect weight. And then just make a note here. What are the top issues that you want to address by taking this test? Okay. And then all additional medications that you didn't note on the other side or supplements. For me, this is like a long list. Okay. It's a pain in the butt, but please do it. Okay. I'm going to be able to see a copy of this. So I will be able to then help you correlate what we see in the test results with what you wrote down. Okay. Once you've filled out both sides of this completely, then decide when you're going to start your test. Now, what I like to do is I like to do the dinner time, just like they have it here. I like to do sample 1 around dinner time. They say 5 p.m. That is not nearly my dinner time, but sometime in the evening. What's really important is that you don't want to be mainlining liquids on the day that you're doing this. Otherwise, it's going to dilute your urine so much that we'll have to redo the test. Okay. So try to limit your liquids as much as you can. Please don't be thirsty. I mean, just saying, like, just sip. Okay. Don't go nuts. You also kind of want to lay off, not kind of, you want to lay off caffeine and alcohol. Okay. Just this day. All right. Now, the reality is, in the morning samples, you're going to want coffee. Please drink your coffee. Okay, have a cup of coffee. Just don't have 3 cups of coffee or some energy drinks or something like that, because it will, again, just dilute your urine to the point where we're going to have to redo the test. So even though it says you can't have any caffeine, I actually would like to see what's really happening with your cortisol on a daily basis. So have your normal morning to some extent, okay? So don't freak out about that. Anyways, I like to do a dinner time sample, and all you're going to do, here's all of your little samples. I'm going to pull them out for you. Here's what this looks like. Okay, so this is the little thing that you're going to pee on. Okay, so you're going to open this up. You're going to sit on the toilet. You're going to point the litmus paper between your legs, and you're going to pee on it. And then while it's still in the bowl, you're going to shake it out so that there's not liquid everywhere. And then you're going to pull it out and you're going to set it just like that. Okay, I'm going to show you what they look like, how I kind of put them to dry afterwards in just a second. Okay, so you're going to do dinner time sample, then you're going to do another one around the time you go to bed. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact. When you wake up in the morning, before you lie there pondering life and what the hell you're going to do that day, please go take your sample. Okay, and 2 hours, you'll set a timer from here to here. 2 hours later, you're going to take your final sample. Now, if you wake up in the middle of the night, like I do almost every night, you're going to do an overnight sample as well. Okay. If you forget, it's okay. Not a big deal. Here's the other great thing about the Dutch test. Let's say you screw up timing and you remember to do dinner time sample, you forgot the bedtime sample. Do it tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter. Just get all the samples in. Now, here's the other thing that makes life really easy. Because you're going to, once they're dry, you're going to want to write on all of these samples the time that you did what you did. Okay, so on each sample, you're going to write your last name, first name, date of collection, the day of your cycle, if you have one, and the time of collection, AM or PM. I prepare these first thing. So what I do is I write on all of these, everything except for the date and the time. When they're dry, I go back in and fill them in. You will keep track of all of your samples on the same requisition form. So what I do is when I go pee on sample 1, I am going to put all the information right here, the date and the time. Then all I have to do is copy it onto each sample, which are all clearly marked. So this one I've been showing you is the overnight sample. Okay, now let's show you how I kind of get this all set up. Okay, so you filled out your requisition completely except for the times on everything, all right? Now, what I like to do is I like to have my samples in the order that I'm going to pee on them, okay? So dinner sample on top, and then bedtime, and then I stick the overnight one in between, so it's always on top. Then you've got your upon waking, and then you've got your 2 hours after waking. What I do is I just stack them right here, okay? So you take the first one, like I said, you're gonna open it. Try really hard not to put your fingers on this sort of like litmus paper, okay? Because we don't want to contaminate the sample. You're gonna sit on the toilet, stick it between your legs, pee on that little piece, okay? It's not hard. Get rid of the extra. And then you're just gonna grab the corners and let it sit like that. And I just put it down like that, okay? You'll want these to dry for about 24 hours. So you're going to have them all lined up to dry for about a day. When they're done drying, you're going to write the time on there because you've been making notes on your requisition form. You're going to fold them all up. You're going to stick them back into that little plastic container that it came in. You're going to put everything into the envelope, and then you're just going to ship it out. It's really that easy. Please let me know if you have questions. I know they're going to pop up. Feel free to message me. You can send me an email. You can go to Instagram and hit me with a DM. Whatever you need, I'm here to help you out. I forgot one thing. You definitely want to make sure that you fill this card out. Okay, so this will come in your kit. Now, if you purchase through Rupa, which if you're watching this video, you probably did. If you purchase through Rupa, you've already paid. Okay, so you don't need to put that in here. But just make sure that you put all of your information. If you have not already paid for this package, then you will need to put your credit card information on here. Okay, that is really important. Again, please let me know if you have any questions. And then all of that goes into here. Okay, so you've got your little litmus papers inside this package. Okay, you've got your requisition form, and you've got your billing. You're going to stick all that in here, and it is a UPS label. So you can drop it off at your local UPS store. You can schedule a pickup. You can find a drop box. Okay, but it's just UPS. Super simple. All right. Good luck. I can't wait to go over your results with you.